All right. Questions 37 and 38. Number 37 says, the table below gives crime statistics relating to the location of the crime and the type of crime. We have residential and commercial areas. We have robbery, murder, and assaults. 37 says, find the probability that a randomly selected crime was committed in a commercial area given that it was an assault. When you are doing a probability question and it says find the probability of one event given the fact that the other event has occurred, this is referred to as using conditional probability. Let's write this down. Conditional probability. I'm going to abbreviate probability. Now, there are two formulas you can use for the conditional probability. And I'm going to write it as follows. The probability of event A, given the fact that B has occurred, equals to the probability of A and B divided by the probability of B. This is also equal to the total of A and B. Write my and a little bit better. Divided by the total of B. A hint that I want to give you guys is whatever the category is after the given symbol, this will be placed in your denominator solely. So whatever is going to be the category B in this case. In this case, it says find the probability that a randomly selected crime was committed in a commercial area given that it was an assault. So let's label A given B. Commercial area, which is right here, that's going to be event A. Given that the crime was an assault. Let's highlight assault and let's call that event B. Now let's plug that into our formula. So the probability that the crime happened in a commercial area, I'm going to abbreviate commercial with com, given that it was an assault. Now sometimes I can't spell assault right. And that's going to equal to, I'm going to use the second one. That's going to equal to the total of crimes that are both in a commercial area and an assault. And that's going to be divided by the total number of crimes that was an assault. And once again, I want you to remember, whatever category goes after the given symbol, in this case, which is assault, it also goes down here by itself in your denominator. All right, let's answer the questions. It says for the top, it has to be a commercial area and assault. Remember, and is the overlap between the categories. So my commercial area is right here. My assault is right here. At what value do they overlap at? If you said at the value of 20, that is correct. So my numerator is going to be 20 divided by the total number of assaults. I want to put that in a different color. Let's put that in, what color should we put that in? Put that in orange. For the total number of assault, that is the entire assault column. So that's 30 plus 20. 30 plus 20 is 50. So my denominator will be 50. This 20 over 50 can be reduced to 2/5, which is also equal to 0.4. So one of these two is the correct answer. And that is it to number 37. Once again, when you see the word given, that means conditional probability. All right, let's do number 38. In a Happy Hilltop Health home, 15% of residents play shuffleboard, 40% of residents play poker, and 15% of the residents garden. If 5% of residents play poker and garden, find the probability that a resident plays poker given that they also garden. Okay. Once again, we have the key word. This is a probability question. It says here, find the probability of a resident plays poker given that they also garden. Let's use the conditional probability formula. Let's let event A represent playing poker, given event B, which is gardening. And let's plug it into our formula correctly. The probability of poker, given they like to garden. And I'm going to use the first formula because percentages are probabilities. The probability of poker and garden divided by the probability of garden. Excuse my handwriting. Let's clear that up for you guys. And once again, remember, whatever event goes after the given symbol, which is right here, also goes in your denominator, which is down here. Now let's write the percentage as decimals. Poker and garden, that is 5%. 5% as a decimal is 0.05. Garden is our denominator, and it says 15% of residents garden. So that's going to be 0.15 in our denominator. When we divide this, rather, we can reduce this. We can also write this as 5 over 15, and this equals to 1/3. Or if you want to, you can put approximately 0.33. And that is it to number 38. All right, guys. Hope that made sense. Hope you understood. Once again, when you see the word given in a question, that means to use conditional probability. Once again, when you see the word given, it means to use conditional probability. Now, I want to focus on something. I want to point something out. And I want to scroll up to the top. Well, not to the top, though, but let's scroll up to question number 32. The word or in a probability question means to use the addition rule. When it comes to the word and remember, it has to be one event after another. It means to multiply. If you are replacing, your denominators stay the same. If you're not replacing, your denominators are decreasing, and as well as the categories. And if you see the word given, that means to use conditional probability. So keep those keywords in mind. Or is for the addition rule, and is for the multiplication rule when there's two or more events happening one after another, and you must pay attention if you're replacing or not replacing. And last but not least, the word given means conditional probability. All right, guys, take care, and good luck on exam number 2.